Okay, you guys, I've worked it, smoothed it, added where I needed it to go, made sure it's sitting even. What do you think?
Wrong picture.
Back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Dare to Decorate. I believe this is my first dupe video. I know there's some other dupes that I've started filming, but I think this is the first one that's going to air before the other one. So this is his first dupe video. We're duping. Okay, and what are we duping? I'm quite sure everybody is familiar with these famous lamps. Eny Lee Parker, beautiful handmade lamps, but they come with a nice, beautiful price, $4,000 to $5,000. Yes. And newly, when I was doing thrift, vintage, antique haul, I came across this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that reminds me of something. The U form, one side's lower than the other, the copper accents. And I know it's just a candle holder, but I wanted to try to play with some baking clay and see if I can dupe that look for a lot cheaper. Only paid $5 for this, plus the materials, clay, a little bit of paint I already had left over. Let's see what we're gonna do and let's dare to decorate. Okay guys, these are the materials I'm using. I am using just good old original Sculpting oven baked clay. And I have me a little bit of a bowl of water and a sponge for any smoothing I need to do. I have separated the candle holder from its base, and I have a few other smoothing and cutting tools from this whole pottery clay kit that I bought by Amazon. And I will leave that as links for everything here, because the sculpting clay I also got on Amazon. I will leave all those Amazon links down in the description box below. And I already got my baking pan ready to set it in to go directly into the oven. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope we get this dupe going. Bye. Okay, actually, I think how these are already divided are good to work with. So let me sit down here and start warming this up and see if I can get this into a log. My cat wants to join me on the table if you guys see her. Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought. Okay, I'm just gonna warm it up. It's gonna take time. Clover, this is not gonna work, babe. Okay, now it's starting to move now. This takes a little time to warm it up. What kind of project did I pick out here? Make it in a ball first. Okay, that's not bad for the first part. Even a little bit at the top. Can always smooth it out with water later. I haven't played with clay in such a long time. I don't want it too even, but that's about a good thickness. And I hope I'm not making this too thick that it does not bake. That would be horrible. Hey, almost set on you, little kitty. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty close. All right, I'm gonna try going with this wire piece that came with this, and let's see if I can cut through this.
It looks painful.
No, it's not
No?
painful. But I can't see how far I've gotten in there. I want to open this up. Okay, take the wire out. Let's see if I can get my log open. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, this is my idea. Okay, now I got my log open. Like this. About right there. And this back together. Oops, almost stabbed myself on that. Scoot it up just a little bit more. Okay, so far so okay, oder? It's on there. I'm getting this similar form. I have to go back with the water and form it. I just need to get a log for the other side and then make a connection log and see if, get the cat out of the way and see if we can get this going. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, we're on the second side. Trying to work this in. I want to leave it a little bit thicker than what I really want, because when I start like molding it, working with the water, it's going to take some of it off. Don't want it, the logs be too thin. Then I have to add more to it. I think that's good. Let's try to cut this one through again. I feel like Jack the Ripper with this thing. I'm like about to kill somebody. Can you even see that in the camera? Can you see that? This thin thing? Wait, you can see it from here. Ah! Okay. Okay, now I have a feel of it. I got that one cut a lot quicker. Let's just open it up. Put this in here about where I want it. Okay, slowly getting there. Okay, this one, make sure that's screwed all the way in. I was scared before to make them too thick. I think I may have made the first ones too thin. Okay, let's first get this on. Let's see if I can separate this without the knife. Yeah. Okay, I think I need a warmer piece here. I think I want this one a little bit thicker. Smooth it out with water later. Okay, let me get the form, make sure that's high enough there. I think that's a good, I don't want too much of the copper. I need to cut this so it sits even already. So let's go in here and make a bottom. Let's go in here and cut this off so. Okay. Okay. Halfway a flat bottom. We're getting there. Okay. I just need one more piece to roll in here. I'm wondering if I want to add a base on this. Actually, it's not sitting too bad, huh? It's not sitting too bad. Oh, damn it, I swear! I'm gonna have holes all in my fingers before I get finished with this thing. Is it sitting even? Okay, here needs to be worked out a little bit more. Think. Okay, I think I want to put a little bit of base on it. Fine. Shit. Okay, screwed up my base. Let's get it flat again. Watch this not peel out. Oh, it's peeling up. Do I have the same amount of copper showing? I think so. And is it sitting even? Okay, let's go and cut this out then, this base. Okay, now I should have a perfectly flat base. I'm having a feeling this water doesn't work as well. Maybe it's only the drying its own clay. No, it's moving out a little bit. I can tell that this clay has a little bit. Look at the picture. Okay, it's looking pretty cool. I think this side needs to come out a little bit more, and it's straighter. So let's take this piece and line it up here. This is just the fine work, you guys. Getting this to sit in here. It's getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. I just think these outer sides need a little bit more of a hump. That's why I have the wood thing. I can smooth this out here on the bottom. Okay, this side I'm satisfied with the form. This is a little skinny in here for me. And I want a little bit more of a lump here. Everything else, it's getting there. We're smoothing it out, working it up. The pieces in here where I see holes. It's like a full-on sculpting class. Like I said, I like this side a lot. One more place here. Let me just feel in. Okay guys, I have smoothed it out, formed it as much as I feel like it is shaped like the original. What do you think? Does it look? Like I said, this is an inspiration. I think I've got the good form. Now, this is supposed to be baked at a, what did it say, 130 degrees Celsius, 15 minutes for every 6 millimeters. Now, I measured this pretty much all around and the average is 7 centimeters. So, 6 goes into 7 centimeters, 12. 12 times 6 is 72, so that would be 7.2 centimeters. Yeah, so that means 15 minutes times 12. I'm gonna go turn on the oven to 130 and heat it up. That's why I already had my oven bake pan. And we're gonna slide this in and hope this bakes. So let's move on into the kitchen. Okay, I think that's good. Close it up. You guys see I have it at 130 and 15 times 12 is 180. So we're gonna start with 1 hour first and I'm gonna keep checking out. Wait, no, I can go up to 3 hours. 180 is 3 hours. Oh my God. Okay, let's hope this works. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Hi guys, it's been about 2 days. And yes, this thing baked 3 hours in the oven, but it came out good. I noticed as I was always checking on it, it started to get a little bit of cracks. So I just took a little piece of clay and would roll it like this. And then the little piece, you just kind of stick it on there and press it in and it would melt right in because of the warmth. But be careful, don't burn your fingers. And afterwards, perfect. You'll see that because the metal base, what I was using was curved, I didn't really get it straight. So I had to raise up one side of the base, even out the bottom. And I decided instead of continuing on with the baked clay, I used just regular molding clay so it could dry on its own, and I was able to really just smooth it out with water, and I took the clay all the way up to the top, and it ended up being the best choice to make because I really was able to smooth that out and let it air dry. And I didn't have to sand what I thought I was gonna have to smooth out and sand with the baked clay. And any little small cracks that opened up again with the molding clay, the air dry clay, I just went thinly in there with some the finished spackle and then just lightly sanded it down. I've done 1 coat of paint and here we are. So we're gonna finish up this project. I think it's looking pretty much exactly like the original. This coat I've put on here is acrylic color in matte. It is called Nature. But I feel like it came out a little too pink. So what I'm gonna do, because it is acrylic color, you can mix this with water. So I'm gonna go in here with the color, and overnight I took a piece of the molding clay and put it in hot water so it could melt down And so basically this is just water and clay. And this is what I'm gonna dilute the color with instead of some water to give it a little bit more of a terracotta color. You guys see that in there? So let's see if I can get some of this in here. Just gonna put it in here. Let's start out slowly and stir this up. So it works slowly. I don't want it too orangey terracotta, but this is too pink for me. So let's see. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. Let's make sure it doesn't fall out of the bowl. Go in and let it add a little bit more of the clay water to it. Okay, I think I've got it. I think those two clumps in there are pretty good. I don't know if you guys can focus and see the difference. It's a little bit oranger, a little bit more terracotta. Make sure everything's good mixed. And let's give this thing a last coat. Okay. Okay, let's start at the bottom and let's go. Oh yeah, liking this color already better. Okay, you guys, I think I have the last coat on even. See what I mean? It gave me a lot better terracotta color, mixing that in. I'm just making sure there's no little spots I've missed. There's no cat hair. There's no my own hair. Okay, I think my little project is done. We're gonna let that dry overnight, and then I am going to screw the little candle mounts in there again. I took them off so I could clean them off, and I had bought these. But these are only like 6 centimeters, and I ended up finding some that are 8 centimeters, which I really think is going to proportionally work a lot better. So when this all dried, these are screwed in. I'm gonna make sure I show you guys some after shots. This has a special place reserved on my, wait, let's see, one little spot here. One little spot. Sometimes I'm too much of a perfectionist, but that would drive me crazy if I just didn't get it out. Okay, this has a special spot reserved on my fireplace, and you guys will see the after shots of that. But before we get into the after shots, I had never seen a DIY dupe from this designer before, but in the last 2 days that I've been working on this, I finally said, let me search a little bit more deeper, and I did find a video from the Sorry Girls. I will not only leave a link for their YouTube channel down below, but also a direct link to the video. But they really actually duped the lamp, a working lamp, and I just let myself be inspired from the shape to make a candelabra or a candle holder. But she did say something in the end of her video that I 100% agree with, and I would like to reiterate and add a little bit more of my 2 cents. Just because we're doing expensive things, I don't want it to come across like we're criticizing the designers for the prices that they offer for their artwork, their creativity, for their articles, their items, for what they've decided to price them for. That is not my
that's not what I want to do. I don't want to criticize them for that because I don't know what time has gone into designing, what kind of material, the time and cost and everything. I don't know what's behind that. But there are certain people that have, number one, a limited budget that they can afford that, but like the look. And then there are some people like me that just love the challenge of DIYing something, creating something, you know, getting my hands dirty and making something. So my goal with these videos is not to copy from someone else. I want to inspire that to use a little bit of your own creativity, and if your budget is limited, how you can create using the artist's idea as an inspiration to create something similar only for your apartment. And I say only for your apartment because I would like to stress that this is only for private use. Duplicating, replicating items, and then selling them to make a profit on them is not correct, because this design is the artist's property. This is her, she owns this is her creative property. But if you just want to get your hands dirty and be creative and design something just for the challenge or just for the thrill for your own apartment, then that's what I want to show you here in the videos. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. That's the reason behind it, and it's no way I'm criticizing the prices for certain designer items, but it's just for us to have a little fun and be a little creative and to what? Dare to decorate. So I hope you guys loved this project. I really like it. I can't wait until everything's dried, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, after shots.